There we go.
There we go.
Mm. Hello, everybody. I don't know if anybody's in here yet or not. I don't see anybody. Just us.
Me
Phew.
neither.
It has been a run today.
Huh?
I was running around all day. Just little stuff, you know? Oh,
Oh
I'll do
yeah.
that later. Oh, I'll do that later. Yeah. Get it done now. This is the first live stream on my new phone.
Nice.
Yes. I asked Damon to meet me early so I could get it all clicked in because I didn't know how long it was going to take for me to figure it out to,
Oh yeah.
go into StreamYard and all that shit. And I just clicked an old link, and the old link brought me into StreamYard and asked me about the camera and the microphone and all that. So the old links brought me right through all of it. I didn't have to
Good.
do anything.
That's good.
Hi, Jamie. Did he send you a invite, Jamie? I know he's grilling. I didn't ask. I forgot to ask. Oh, there you go. Gatlinburg eating. Nice. Jason Orleans. With everyone. Say hi to Dave Masters. I see he might have been there. Hi, Drummondson.
Hello, Dave. Oh, they're at
Gatlinburg, yeah. At the new restaurant there that Jason Aldean's.
oh yeah.
Hi, Kevin Smith. That's the innocent. Hey, Brian LPR. How is everybody? Everybody's cluing in. I was thinking in the summer our numbers were going to drop down. People were going to be busy and, wouldn't be checking in so much. I was drying mullein seeds, and they are microscopic. They are very microscopic. Hi, Kenny. Your supper looked good. Yummy. Food porn. But I was drying those seeds. I can't believe how many they are. And like the mullein is so like a big plant, and to have such a tiny, tiny little seed, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
And I saved all those marigold seeds. I've been saving
Those
seeds
things are so tiny
like
they're
crazy.
even smaller than poppy seeds.
Yeah, they're just about the size. Just about the same size.
Yeah.
Yep. I wish my mother's poppy, I wish I had taken and saved seeds from it. It didn't survive. She had a red one. It had kind of like a black center to it. Tim's
He
still
said
running around.
JPG. Oh, I can't get it that way.
It's 66 today here. I'm sitting here and I got a blanket. Oh,
We started out at 75 this morning when I got up, and then I checked it just a little bit ago, and it was 98. Felt like
oh,
107.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
See, I'd be melting. Jeez. I'd look sad as hell. I'm sitting here. It's like, I don't know, what, 66 probably, maybe 68, 66. And I got a blanket over my legs. I got the AC going, but it's turned down. I just the fan going. And Damon said he was going to check in later and talk to us all about this
Are you
Operation U-Haul.
in
Oh,
PNG, GIF, SVG? No. JPG.
But it won't be until October, end of October into November when they do that.
Or PNG
Yeah.
or SVG.
My boyfriend's been buying stuff all summer for the Angels and Elves that's here, our little thing that gives to the kids.
Oh
And
yeah.
so he's been wiping out toy clearance. He's coming home with all these silly little toys, like $3 and stuff. And
Oh my goodness.
he got, I don't know, some of these things that you push the button on them and they talk to you, and the dials and all that crap. It's
Oh
like a
yeah.
$35 thing, and he gets them for $3. So, he bought the store out. So he's got a bunch of them.
He's like
I don't know what it would cost to send like a big box, of that stuff over.
wow, that'd be like Santa.
Yeah, I said to him today, I go, next time I send you to the store, I'm going to tell you can't buy anything in a box that's blue, red, green, or orange. Because he comes home with all these colorful little boxes and all these kids' things, So he's been having fun doing that for the Angels and Elves, which is kind of funny because, like, our kids growing up, they got stuff from them, and his kids got stuff from them. So now it's, time to kind of give back.
Yeah.
So they call it Angels and Elves here. It's kind of cool.
Twinkle Wings, I believe it's what it's called here.
Yeah, things. It's harder to buy for the older kids, and like boys, there's not much stuff for like the boys. He's gotten like little golf sets and stuff like that, and water guns and stuff, but there isn't much for boys now.
No.
It's all video games and that type stuff, so
Yeah.
it's hard to buy for the boys.
Board games are real good.
Yes, yeah. We just got one that's about our town. All the places are in our town. It's kind of cool. I can't wait to play it.
Oh wow.
When Seth doesn't want to play, I'm going to end up just sitting here and playing it by myself. You remember whose turn it is? Smart ass.
Once in a while, Richard and I will play. I like to play Millionaire Monopoly.
Oh yeah, what that is?
Yeah, it's just like Monopoly, but it's just Millionaire Monopoly. And I got a Huntnopoly where everything is hunting and
Oh, that's
all
cool.
the lands are hunting lands and everything.
I see one that's Moonshinopoly. They have one.
I haven't seen that one. I'll have to look
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, I don't have it. I've seen it. Moonshinopoly. Me and Tim will sit in the same room and be on our phones, and we'll play cribbage online. Because I like to play cribbage, and he likes to play cribbage. So, like, if I'm at my house, I can play cribbage with him when he's at his house. But sometimes on the weekends, we'll be sitting together, and we'll be both playing cribbage right sitting next to each other. It's like, why not just get a board out and play the board, But it's so much easier online. It just does it all for you, You don't even have to move. So, but I like to play cribbage. A lot of the old timers play cribbage around here.
I don't think I know how to play that.
Oh, I love cribbage. It's like one of the first things my grandfather taught me. He kicked my butt on a regular basis. We never really played like the Scrabble and all those, but we played cribbage and rummy and dominoes.
Domino a lot.
Dominoes and gin.
Dominoes, yeah.
Yeah,
Spades.
yeah. Playing with cards, but nobody does that anymore.
Yeah.
They have that oh, it's a card game the kids are all playing.
Hello, Marfugo 21.
It's a card game, and they have naughty ones.
Oh.
Crimes Against Humanity or something like
Oh,
that game. The kids
yeah.
play that a lot.
I think you
I've never
froze
played
up.
it. Am I froze up?
Yeah.
Yep. The computer will come back on.
Shush it.
The computer will come back on.
Get off your feet.
Marfugel says, "Hey, Charlene."
Hello, Bill.
That's funny. I was froze. I wonder why I froze. Oh, frankly, so yeah. I'm still froze. I don't know why I'm froze. There we go. Did I move now? Nope.
Nope, it still froze. I'm doing a new cup I'd never done before. I did a resin on a wine glass.
Oh, yeah, the green.
Yeah. So, let me go back. Where is it? There it is.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. He's hollering
Am I
smoke
moving?
break.
There you
So
go.
already.
Smoke break. Yay. I put the other stem on my pipe instead of the long stem.
Oh
I
yeah.
kept sitting here and going like this with it. It looked like a conductor's thing, you know?
Oh yeah.
I think this one might be almost out. Mm-mm. There we go. Much better. Now I made that little travel box there for my bong so I can sit on the bed and not worry about the dogs knocking everything over.
Yeah. You get up there, they want to be right there. What are you doing, Mom? What you got?
Yeah. Well, I had it sitting next to me, and Aspen comes up and lays next to me, and he leans right on the box. And I'm like, just because I just made it, don't mean you got to test the integrity of it. No. It's like, what the hell? But
He did send out links, didn't he, to the girls?
how to do that on here? We keep freezing up. And well, if you lose me, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't need that.
Sadie, stop.
There, I hope that's better. Maybe that's better. I just shut the Wi-Fi off, so just going on the plan there, whatever.
Oh yeah.
See if that works better. I couldn't tell if it was the computer locking up or the phone locking up. Phone's a little bit to get used to. When you open it up, it's almost like a tablet. And you can split screen it and have multiple tabs open and stuff. It's smarter than me. Smarter than me. So I don't know if he sent out any invites or not. I'll have to send them just to see. I'll send one to April. Jamie said she was eating, so Jamie, Mama B. He probably fucking sent them. I'm just not. They're probably like, I'm coming. Stop bugging me. Ooh, tried to eat quick before we came on. Got that done. So I have
You did?
eaten.
Well, that's
Yes,
good.
I did. Finally.
What'd you have?
Big Mac.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes. Hi, Jason. Cookie time. Ooh.
Hello, Roy. Hello,
Hey,
Jason.
Roy. Roy, my man. I got looking at that THCA there, Jason, that you had in that drink. And that's what those little crystals are that I have that are dabs. That's what it says, THCA. Roy likes my wife's cookies. Your wife's cookies. Kind of cookies. I got the stuff to make some gummies.
Oh, yeah?
Hi, David Dance. Yeah, I got some THC syrup I'm going to put in the gummies. So I got a recipe for making them. They're cornstarch and sugar, mostly.
Oh, wow.
They look kind of spongy and good, so I'm going to try them. Peanut butter reefer. Yum. That's my favorite for peanut butter cookies. When me and Tim first got together, I made him some butter, and he said he ate a couple cookies. He was all good. Ate a couple cookies. He was feeling good. Ate a couple cookies, and next thing you know, his phone's ringing, and he can't even reach over and answer his phone. He said, "I was just glued to my chair." I go, "That'll teach you. I told you only to eat by 3. He's got a higher tolerance than I do. But no, he was a half dozen in and not answering his phone. He said it was a good thing the TV was on a nice channel too, because he couldn't change the channel.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. The kids are too old to be a remote control anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they get to a certain age, you can't boss them around.
Yeah. Oh,
Jim Tatum, how are you today? Dove on your profile picture there, little dove. That looks nice. Very cool. Yeah. David said he was going to come on and talk to everybody about the Project U-Haul and getting everybody donations getting together and trucking them down. Hey, Andrew
yeah.
Martin.
I think that would be cool if everybody did have a U-Haul and they're all wanting to gather at one place and meet up and then just convoy into where they're going.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, he said, most people, it's hard to, stay for 3 or 4 days with a U-Haul. It gets expensive to rent. So most people will be bringing their trucks and their campers and stuff loaded up. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Last year they made quite a splash. So I'm hoping they do that again. It was really neat to see all these, rough, tough moonshiners going through and with shopping carts and all filled with blankets and pillows and heaters and all those things. It was really cool last year.
Yeah.
It was really cool. See them all do that last year. It's really neat to see them do it again. Very cool. And the Appalachian United Initiative is who they're working with.
Yeah.
If anybody wanted to look that up. What's everybody drinking?
Oh,
Jason, I'm gonna drink some of my caramel over here.
mine is gonna be Phil Billy's banana cream sipping cream.
Yes, I see that recipe.
It is so good. It's so good.
Is it? I like the banana
Yeah.
cream. My dog does too.
Yeah.
But I got my heavy metal, heavy metal. Who's that? Pink Floyd did that? Heavy metal?
Look at
Yeah, he's gonna love that. That come
yeah.
out really good. I like how the letters look tattered underneath.
Yeah. All of them do. Even the tigers.
Hmm.
All of them are kind of shredded on the sides and everything.
Yeah, I like that.
Then I got the tiger.
Yeah, I like that. I see a girl, she cut out the gorilla one and she went to put it on the side of the car and she ended up cutting off like the top and then the bottom of his jaw to put it on there. It was like, didn't you even measure it first? You know? She made
Really?
this big, it looked all great, but it's kind of unprofessional. I don't know. Kind
Yeah.
of hokey. Says the girl who hasn't even used my maker yet. Use
I did that with Jason's boys. Uh crap, Charlene.
I love my
Um
Joy. It
yeah.
makes great
I
stickers and stuff.
I have Joy Extra,
Yeah.
so I like it. I like it too. And
Yeah, you have a couple more inches, right? On the side, or an inch on the side or something
yeah,
wider.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
But when I did this one, I can't. You can't see because it's
I'll put you up on screen. There you go.
no. But can you see where I cut the C off on there?
Nope.
I didn't have it down
Mhm.
far enough, and just the top arch of the C was cut off, and all. I was like, I'm not putting that on there.
Right. Yep.
So I had enough room on the bottom below that, enough uh, vinyl left. So I just turned it over and raised it up a little bit higher than what I had it initially, and it fixed it, went through just fine.
I can't wait to learn the program on the maker. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I love that alcohol ink. Look,
He
very
likes
nice.
blues and he likes Tom and Jerry. So I got his name on there and got the cup all ready and everything. So now we're just waiting for the decals to come. So I can put them on.
Nice. No, I got the printer out and got it ready so I can set it up. And I don't have anything to make with it yet. No, I got one T-shirt that I could make an iron on for. So I think I'm gonna make Tim a Bigfoot I hate people T-shirt,
Yeah.
and that'll be my first one. But his memorial sticker, when I had the Joy, I had to make it in little pieces, and now with the maker, it's bigger. I could have made that whole sticker all in one.
Yeah.
And I waste a lot of paper with that little Joy because you are trying to make it all in pieces, so you waste a lot of paper and well, sticker stuff or whatever, vinyl. And
Yeah.
so I've been saving all my little vinyl pieces, and I did a couple drawings for my daughter and send them home with her. Just make stickers out of them by permanent marker, drawing on them. Just been drawing flowers and little gardens and stuff on them. And
Yeah.
that works pretty good to use up the extra vinyl. But I've been shoving some of my paintings in everybody's envelopes. I get all these envelopes and packages set out. I've been going through all my paintings, just doling them out into the things. I paint them all. I don't have anything to do with them. I don't want to hang them up. So I'm going to give them to somebody else. If they want them, they can keep them. If they don't, they can throw them out. I
Yeah.
tried. So, been doing that. And I went through all my seeds and put all different seeds in people's packets and do that pirate ship thing. I signed up for it and stuff. I just got to get a package ready. How was that, Jason? Did you try pirate ship? I wondered about that. You were
I
talking
used
about.
it.
Yeah, you said you used it. I had it all set up when I was into the resin stuff doing it, and I never used it. I only sent one package, and the lady stiffed me on it, so I never did any more.
Yeah, it's good. Everybody pays me up front.
Yeah, I should have done that with her. I just never thought she would have done it for me to me, but she did.
And then
So
I don't touch any of that money until after they receive
right, yep, yeah,
stuff.
right. Mm.
I got
All
a
right, I got to put that
order
away.
for 2 2-ounce shot glasses, so
Oh, there
I'm
you go.
getting them ready to go.
That definitely a good after dinner. Heavy metal.
What
After
kind is
dinner.
it?
It's got a caramel flavor to it. Very good. I'd have to look at his messages to see exactly what it was, or maybe if he's still on here, he'll tell you, but very good. I guess in a couple weeks, I'm going to meet up with Scott Halleck. He's up here in New Hampshire. So, a couple
That's
weeks,
great.
I'm going to meet up with him. He was a master distiller for his loaded baked potato shine that he made. Hi,
Oh
Chris
yes,
Bailey.
I remember
Colin.
the low baked potato guy, baby. Oh, okay. That's the one she's going to.
Yep, I'm going to meet up with him and his wife. They got a new puppy. So, I'm going to meet up with them. I am going to leave my puppies at home. My old dogs would be okay, but my little pup there, she's terrible. She can't
Yeah.
keep her mouth shut. She barks at everything. My older dogs, they'll be sitting in the truck and little yappy dogs yap at them. They just look at them. They don't bark back. They just look at them, you know.
Are
And
you
she
leaving a
can't she
lot in
yeah.
there?
Yeah, she can't contain herself though. She acts like an idiot. Her hair goes up right from the neck down to her tail. She's awful. She is. She's awful. She can't contain herself. She's a whole different dog to
She
train.
looks like she's all fluffed up like a pissed off Banny Rooster.
Yeah, and you know how they get that
Calvin
broad
does that
stance?
too.
Yeah. Yeah, they get that broad stance and the chest out. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. I call her Betty Badass. You're Betty Badass. Hey, Mark Morgan, how you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. Get some rest. Did ya? I should have brought in those mullein seeds so I could show Mark the mullein seeds. This is a Ziploc baggie, and it's like, I don't know, almost an inch all the way across the bottom of mullein seeds. And they are microscopic. So there's a shit ton of them in there. A
Yeah,
shit
they're about
ton.
the size of little poppy seeds.
Yeah, they are tiny. I laid them out on a screen, and then I was like, the seeds are just gonna fall through the screen, you dumbass. So I put some I put some paper towel out, and then put the paper towel, put them on top of the paper towel. Friday night, Mark's gonna be kicking up. Gets to do what he wants. So
He's home alone.
I don't know if he's home alone, but Friday night, so that means he's getting out of work or is out of work. He is out of work now.
Morgan, yeah, I think unless he put in extra days, he works Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I think he said. On the
And
week.
yep,
Oh, depends.
Friday. It's just Friday. Ooh, last weekend off for a spell.
Oh, yuck. Richard just got off of doing 8 days in a row.
Yeah, you said 8 days straight.
Yep.
No overtime. They know how to schedule it where you won't get it.
Yeah, they know how to schedule it so you don't get overtime.
Yes, that
Get out of
sucks.
that.
Almost done cleaning up my cherries. Ooh. My neighbor used to run around with a jar full of cherries with moonshine in them.
That's Chris Palin. He's still
Yummy.
pitting his cherries still. He's been pitting them for the last 4 or 5 days.
Ugh.
Forever, it seems like.
It's one of those aluminum straws, you know, that they put inside the drinks, or the plastic straws that they put inside the drinks, the cups.
Yeah.
You put one of those straws up and put your cherry down on it, and it pops the pit right out.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
That sounds better than a pitter.
Yeah, it's just you hold the straw up and you put the cherry down on the straw, or put the straw down in the cherry, whichever way you want to do it, and it'll push the pit right out.
Wow.
Chris Palin's probably saying, "Yeah, you tell me now. I've been at it for how many hours?"
You should have asked. Women know everything.
I just saved a recipe. It was
All the
peach
shortcuts.
syrup. It was peach syrup from using the what's around left of the pits, and you need a copper straw. There you go. It is what's left of the pits and the skins of peaches after you can them, you know, or whatever you're gonna make out of them, and they made a syrup out of it. I thought that was kind of a neat way to use up
Wow. Yeah.
the extra stuff that you have.
What are you doing? Oh.
I never did look at the phone and see if the camera worked with it unfolded. I haven't done that yet.
I bet
You know,
it
when,
does. It should for the price they are.
yeah, it should. Yeah, I was
That thing
telling
should work extra good.
Damon the thing probably costs more than anything I've paid for a car. I never pay much for a car. A couple grand, you know. It's oh, there you go. 4 at a time. Pampered Chef. There you go. They got it going on. There you go. You still end up with purple fingers.
Yeah. Richard's got his water distiller going because neither one of us wanted to go to town to get him a jug of distilled water for his machine. So he's just making him some.
I don't know if that was me or what.
That was me. Ozark
Okay.
Steelworks has sent me his logo.
I don't know what this phone makes for noises.
Yeah, I'm doing a surprise for
A
him and his wife.
surprise.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he knows he's getting something, but he don't know what he's getting. I messaged him and asked him, you know, what his wife's favorite colors was, and he told me, and then I said, awesome. I said, I like greens and all too. And I asked him, and I said, what about you? And he said the same. Then he says, Charlene, what are you up to?
Why? Hey, Mike Frame. How are you?
Hello. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I haven't. So I didn't know anything was going on down there, and Maggie Valley, wherever they are. Is it Maggie Valley where they are?
I think they're
Eating
at
at the restaurant?
Sugarlands.
Oh,
Someone's
yeah,
at
it's
Sugarlands.
Sugarlands. That's right.
Yeah,
Sugarlands.
because Shonda, she went live at Sugarlands.
Yep, that's right. Jason Gades is getting his run going, I think, isn't it? That was about in Royal Banyan. Morgan
Oh,
Stewart?
aren't they like season 3 or season 4?
Yeah, they're
That's
way
how far
behind.
That's how far behind they are on all
Yeah.
of it.
They tried offering everybody a cash settlement, I guess. Instead, loafing on the clock.
Instead of getting a run.
Yeah.
Oh, heck no, that's the whole point of what they were doing, was to get a limited supply
Edition,
of
yeah.
yeah.
And then they changed it from Sugarlands to that like 2 rivers or 2 trees or something. Distillery. So you're not getting a Sugarlands label, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing's hokey. You know?
It is. They go with it, and then all of a sudden they just.
Well, they got the lawyers that can, figure out the ins and outs and loopholes to it,
Yeah.
Everybody that goes on there. I think it's neat because it does, the people that you're there with, you get a camaraderie with, because you have, your people that you're shooting with, and then you have the people that are there shooting beside you,
Yeah.
their episode. So it's a camaraderie thing. You meet a bunch of brothers, I think that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. I think that's cool. But I think it's real hokey pokey the way they handle it. And now he says
It is. It's
it,
hockey that they want to back out of what they promised them.
well, for a long time, Digger was saying, at Sugarlands Distillery. Now Digger says, at a leading distillery or something. He says, he doesn't even say Sugarlands.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, just hokey pokey. They should have treated them guys better. You offer a prize, you give it to them.
Yeah.
So
I got to go see if I can get some tea. If not, I'll get some water.
I've been watching for Mama B's little face to come up and do her little handy thing over here. Let me know she's here. I sent one to April too. See what April's up to. I think April was up to peaches, was what she was doing. Peaches, last I saw. I'm ready to pick the sumac. I just gotta have somebody here for when I climb up on the ladder. The ground isn't very good there, and it goes right off into a banking, so I don't want to be by myself out there. Hey, y'all varmints. Yosemite Sam.
He sent me a couple. I just can't check with on the video.
Has anybody heard? There's the other Mark Morgan, Shadow Mark Morgan. Has anybody heard from him in a few days?
Who?
Shadow Mark Morgan. I sent him a message like 4 or 5 days ago, and I haven't heard back from him. I was wondering if he's all right. If anybody's heard from him.
I haven't heard anything from him.
No, I sent him a message. Are you all right over there? And I didn't get an answer from that either. So I hope he's all right.
This is how much left of it. He's been sneaking it.
That's
Took it last week, and I told him, "Ooh, we're gonna save that for Thursday." Yeah, I told her it was.
Tim gets me the Sugarlands one, and he says, "Well, it's like paying for half price because I pay half for you and half for the dog because my puppy likes it."
I got it from the same.
Who?
Steaks and asparamusets. That sounds good, Damon.
It's a little strong. Next one, we're going to have to put a little bit less alcohol.
I'm the one that made it.
Yes, your new account. I added you as a friend. I did. Yosemite Sam.
Yep, if I drink that like I've been drinking the last couple of shows, I'll be bowing out early. No, that's all right. But if you want some, you can have some. Go get your chocolate.
Sure.
Yeah.
I see Damon. Yes, sir, we are. Yes, Damon. Come on in.
Yep.
Did somebody say shots? Is that what I heard?
Where's Mark Morgan's shadow? Shadow Mark Morgan. Anybody heard from him in a couple days?
I have not heard from him actually in a couple days.
Well, I sent him a message and I didn't hear from him in a couple days, so I sent him another message. Are you okay over there? And he didn't answer me still, so I was kind of worried about him.
Ooh, you know, I just found out tonight that my dogs love sardines.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And our beagle, she had a bad case of pneumonia. So after hundreds and hundreds of dollars at the vet, we finally got a bunch of medication and stuff for her, but her medication is not letting her eat like she should. I threw some sardines in that thing, and boy, it was gone. Hey. Dogs love sardines.
It's good for their coat and their skin.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Omega-3 oil.
Yeah.
But there is a reason why I wanted to come on here tonight and talk about the new thing that we're got going on called Project U-Haul. Now, I have gotten a lot of questions. I talked to you a little bit about them earlier, Lisa. Just because it's called Project U-Haul does not mean you actually have to use a U-Haul. You can use your pickup truck. I mean, you can use if you have a pull-behind trailer. If you want to rent a pull-behind trailer from U-Haul or whatever. If you have a box truck already, budget box trucks are cheaper too. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily U-Haul. Project U-Haul is just what came into my mind as I was tossing it around and talking to people about it. So that's why it's called Project U-Haul. So don't think that you have to actually use a U-Haul. And you don't, I mean, if you want to donate in other forms as well, because there's going to be, we already have quite a few volunteers that have come forward. So if you want to send somebody some money to help them buy some stuff, we'll be releasing a list of the volunteers here as soon as we get more stuff going forward. And if you want, contact any one of those volunteers if you want to help out monetarily with them purchasing items and stuff as well.
Yeah.
And one thing that I was told, a couple of things actually, that was brought to my attention by Mr. Frank Henley. Thank you. They're looking for new unwrapped items. Is what we're going to be going for. So not used stuff at all. It's all new unwrapped stuff because we're giving stuff for kids for Christmas. And another thing, what else? Oh man, it was one other thing. Something else was I forgot because I jumped on that.
It'll come to you.
Oh, I know. Every time we do something like this for kids, we always think of kids. One thing that was brought to my attention, there's a lot of teenagers that are in the same situation. So it's not all little kids.
Right.
We're going to be looking at the things that we can get for teenagers. What are teenagers like these days? I don't know. Liquor.
Video games and video games and
Yeah, that kind of stuff. So, it's still in its infancy now. We got a few months going forward before we're actually, kicking the wheels on it and going forward hard and heavy. But now's the time for people to think about it. Is this something that I could do? Because we're going to hold you to your commitment. And once you volunteer, we're going to hold you to that commitment that you're making. It's important. We're helping out the folks over at Appalachian United Initiative. They had a huge deal last year with the Richard Petty Foundation. They will be on the scene. So we don't know exactly what they're going to have planned or where it's going to be, where our drop-off is going to be. But my vision is this: 10, 20 vehicles, U-Hauls, trucks in a line, just pulling into this place with Moonshine Militia flags and everything just flying. It's allowing us to reach more people, to help more people, because we are a helpful community. I mean, how many times have we done raffles and for people that needed it?
mm-hmm.
We do it all the time.
Yeah.
So we're not going to stop those. We're still doing those, but we're also working with the Appalachian United Initiative going forward to more or less just raise awareness that people still need help over there. It doesn't matter what the news tells you.
Yeah, no.
They still need help.
Yeah.
There's people living in campers. Those campers were not designed to live in 24/7 for 20 years.
Yeah.
With the type of use that they're getting, they'll be lucky if they last a couple years. So, and that's one of the things with the Appalachian United Initiative. They're building houses right now. They sent me some photos of a house that they're finishing up over there right now. It's a tiny house for a woman that she lives on her own. But when the hurricane came, a landslide came and just wiped everything she had out. So they've been over there working on that. So everything is awesome. It's going good. Our relationship with these guys has been awesome, and we're looking at making a bigger impact. That's all it is. So I just wanted to let everybody know. If anybody else got any other questions, feel free to ask. We're going to be doing this big time, and I think as we hammer down some more details, we're going to have some folks from the Appalachian United Initiative hop back on again for another head-to-head, little tit-on-tit kind of thing where we sit down and discuss it. I want to make sure everybody's always in the loop. This is one of the things I think is important, is that people, as I learn stuff and as the militia learns stuff, we're going to bring it out to the people. So that way it's always out in the open, so that way there's no, oh, well, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that kind of stuff. We want to make sure that everybody's always aware of everything we're doing.
Yep.
Cool.
So would it be time to also sending, the propane bottles, the water, the things that people need
No, this
on a
is
regular basis is just going to be Christmas?
this is solely focused on Christmas items for children and teenagers. We're not doing anything else. Appalachian United Initiative is doing a lot of that stuff, and we're helping them out when we go to festivals. We're spreading that word about them and getting donations for them to help with that.
Right.
So they're doing that food, the water, the rebuilding, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Our only job with this project is Christmas. We want to make sure that kids have Christmas items and teenagers have Christmas items they're going to need over there, because it's still bad over there.
Yeah. Gift cards. I mean, people could give gift cards, and you could send gift cards cheaply, to whoever's going down there. It'll go right in an envelope, 70 cents. You send it right to them, and kids will appreciate gift cards. A $10 gift card, to a kid, even a teenager, if it's a girl, she's buying chapstick or whatever, and boys are buying their Pokemon cards and all that crap.
Lisa, I think that's something that I hadn't even thought of. That's brilliant, though. I think gift cards for teenagers would be they can buy whatever the hell they want now.
Yeah.
Amazon
Yeah.
gift cards, Target gift cards, you know,
Yeah.
whatever gift cards, Visa gift cards, whatever.
Yeah.
That's look at that. That's
Yeah.
why Lisa is who she is.
She's a thinker. Try to think, what would I want if I was a kid? I'd want to be able to pick out my own stuff, and clothes and stuff, but buying clothes for teenagers is hard, man. You don't get the cool stuff. You gotta get the,
Hard.
So, they're doing their own, and people can buy, $10 gift card every week. They get paid, buy a $10 gift card, throw it to the side, buy a $10 gift card.
Yeah.
They can
And
get their coworkers.
Mike, I thank you for saying that, but I want to make it clear this is a Moonshine Militia activity event, a project. It's not a Damon project or a Phil or a Tom. This is everybody. I may have had the idea, but it would be nothing without the Moonshine Militia. So this is a Moonshine Militia project that we're going forward, and that's why I was telling Lisa earlier. I think it's important that we get people that actually volunteer that want to do this and they can help make a difference on their own. It's 10. We're requesting 10 volunteers. 10. Well, 8 now because I volunteered Tom, which now he knows. So we need a total of 8, and actually I think we got 3 other volunteers. So, but we were hoping for a total of 10 volunteers. If we get more, awesome. But at minimum, we wanted 10 volunteers to show up with U-Hauls or trucks or whatever they have. 10 would make a huge difference. 20 would be outstanding. If we could get 30 people from the Moonshine Militia to commit, damn. Just imagine the impact that could have on
Once
those
you know the destination, where you're gonna go to help.
It'll be in Tennessee somewhere, because that's where they're based out of. I think Johnson City area over there. That's where they're based out of. They go over and do a lot of work, of course, in Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, all over there. But I think it's probably going to be. I have locations that I'm hoping to push for, but I don't want to say those out loud now, just in case.
Right.
But and they're going to have. If last year was any tell about what they're going to do this year, they had a guy named Santa Claus there, a guy dressed like Santa Claus. The kids were ecstatic. It was an awesome event. They sent me all the pictures and the videos and stuff from last year. It was awesome. It was really awesome. And I'm so proud and happy to be able to work with them on something like this, and to have the rest of the Moonshine Militia be so supportive like they have been. It's at times it kind of brings tears to your eyes when you start to think about it. How giving this community is, the Moonshine Militia community in specific. We've been through a lot as a community as a whole. Individuals have been through a lot, but we still keep giving. Somebody else, the next person comes up and needs some help. We keep giving.
Yes.
We keep having raffles. People keep donating. This community has astounded me time and time again by just the sheer willingness they have to share, to give, even when they may not have for themselves. They're willing to give.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing to me to see this, to see the work that we've done, to see the people we've actually helped. I think it's amazing. I gotta stop because I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy, the people that you hear from, and you don't even think of. You get everybody who comments all the time and stuff, and then out of the woodwork come these people, the other 300, members that you never hear from, but they're there. They're watching. They're lurking. They're, clicking like when they listen on the way to work or do whatever they want. Doing what they do, and they're appreciated too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
They
is.
come out and help.
These people, I'm so happy to be a part of the Moonshine Militia and this community. It has been
It's nice.
Such a. I mean, I've always known where my heart was on these things, but to find a community of people that feel the same way about helping, help, even if it's just verbal or moral support. That's all we have. The people that are willing to do that in this community, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is simply amazing.
Share the videos and share the links and the clicking the likes and all that. It matters, and it gets the word out better.
But I don't want to take up too much of your time, ladies. I just wanted to pop in, give my spiel about the Project U-Haul
Nice.
on there. Anybody else has any questions? Feel free to hit me up on the Facebooks. I'll answer back as soon as possible. But I'll get back to you, I promise. And we are still looking for volunteers, so feeling froggy. It's time to leap, baby.
If you want to fill a truck,
Hello,
I'm telling
Jason.
you.
fill a truck, fill a van.
I'm gonna pop out of here. Let you all have this back. I've taken up enough of your time.
See ya.
I'm game for the gift cards.
Yeah. That I got thinking about it, and I was like, well, you could just mail those very, easily, and whether you do Amazon or whether you do Walmart or
Yeah.
kids would like that because then they can do what they what they want. They can pick out something of their own. But I think it's now if you have kid in school, you get Amazon Prime free or something. Isn't that how that goes? Where you get a rake off it?
Yeah, I think so. Richard says yeah.
I think there's a discount of some sort when you have kids in school, or if you get an EBT card at any point, you get points off, money off. And I'm all about the damn money off. The bargain, baby. You gotta love a bargain. I like some bargain. But that's a great idea. I know last year when they did the thing for the Helene, that was awesome. Yeah, she said you were airing it out. Does it feel better aired out? Does it taste better? Smell better? 4 Green Rye. I like rye. I didn't think I would. Everybody said it was peppery, and I didn't think I'd like it, but I do. I like a rye whiskey. I want to try a rice whiskey. You showed me one the other day that was a rice whiskey, and I was like, "Oh, that looks kind of, I haven't tried." Did he do a rice? Did he?
A wine.
Oh, rice wine. Sake, isn't that sake, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me breathe. Yeah, huh. I've never been a good wine person. I don't know. I like a fruity, sweet wine.
Uh-oh. My alarm's going off. I need to find my pillbox.
Get up there and lay down, Booty. Smirnoff Ice. Smirnoff Ice. Yuck. And that come out with like Zima. Wasn't it Zima that came out?
Yeah.
Moonshine's come a long way, Mr. Big Boss. Just kidding. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Zima's pretty good with grenadine in it.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. If you stick some cherry juice in it, it's really good.
Hmm. Moscato wine. Huh. I gotta shut my door.
Moscato wine used to be his jam, Jason's. I used to not like wine because I didn't like the idea of having the fruit and then having at the time, the nasty alcohol taste and all.
Oh, thank you,
But
Chris.
I can make my blueberry hibiscus. I made it and oh, it was so good. I like
Yep.
it with zero sugar Sprite, and it's really good if I want to give it a little bit of bubbles.
Yep. I can't wait to try that. Yep, cherry wine sounds good. Thank you, Chris. I've never done a cherry one.
My next one is going to be strawberry hibiscus.
Right? Yep. Strawberry sometimes comes out hot, they say. You know, it's spicy.
Oh, really?
MD 2020. All of a sudden, I'm in high school again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I
That was
like a
just,
sweet wine. Okay, what were those ones they came out with? They were all fruity. I can't remember. One of those was really good. I can't remember.
oh yeah, they're the yellow bottles or the white labels, and you get all the bright colors and everything. I used
Yeah,
to drink those.
Arbor Mist or something like that. It was called.
Yeah, because
They
they're
came out with
really
those.
fruity and really sweet, so you don't
Sweet.
really taste the alcohol. Same with a wine cooler and all.
Yeah,
Wine coolers were pretty good. They were my biggest fan.
yeah. More of a mead person than a wine. Charlene was just talking about her blueberry hibiscus mead, and
Yeah,
she
it's a
said
mead.
that was
I
really
call
good.
it a wine, but it's a mead. Blueberry hibiscus.
Oh, it was a beautiful purple color.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never did the Boone's Farm, the Strawberry Hill, because I weren't a wine drinker. And I don't drink beer
Oh,
either.
the Boone's Farms. That's the one I'm thinking of, the Boone's Farms, because you see them all lined up, all different colors and all.
Merlot with a shot of tequila. Now, there you go. You had me at tequila. Wine buzz hits different. Yeah, that's me with beer. I can't drink beer. If I drink beer, I'm a giggling teenager. I don't even like
That's
myself.
fine, and I wake up with a headache.
Yeah,
But I've noticed that I drink too much of this, I don't have a headache.
yeah. It's a sugar. I think it's a sugar that gives you the headache, right? They say,
I
isn't it?
think so.
The sugar when
What?
something's real sugary sweet.
Oh, is it in the wine? That's why you get a headache? Oh. In the wine, Richard thinks it's the methanol in the wine that gives you the headache.
It doesn't get boiled off
Yeah.
and split out. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't get chopped out or whatever. Send out your heads, whatever it's called there.
Never tried a mead. Jason's never tried a mead. We need a
Yes.
road trip to bring him a bottle of my wine. My mead.
My hands are stiff. I don't know, it's like a pickaxe, but it has the blunt end on the other end.
Oh
Running
yeah,
one of them all day.
Earl says it's the sugar and the alcohol that gives you the hangover.
Yep, sugar. Marfugo agrees. Yeah.
Richard disagrees. He says it's the methanol in it.
It's actually both.
It's actually both.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I don't like having a headache. I don't like the hangover.
No.
See, light and sweet. That's I like that.
One time I was at the lake with my sister and I was so thirsty, and the only thing they had was freaking beer. So I plugged my nose and I chugged a beer, and I had like 10 more after that, and I was sick for like 3 days. Oh my goodness. I was so sick. It was not even funny. Me and the waste paper pail basket and the toilet became best friends for 3 days. Ugh.
That was me with Zambuca and Bailey's making slippery nipples. Is that what that is? Ooh, we got so sick on that. My ex-husband, he had to take care of me and my buddy. We were both so sick, we just laid on the couch all day having the bed spins and puking. My ex-husband had to take care of us. And he didn't drink, but we were bad off, man. I still don't drink Zambuca.
Yeah, me and my sister, we used to make it with Irish cream and something else, and we used to have those all the time. You drink those all the time.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Butterscotch
yeah,
snobs.
yeah,
yes.
butterscotch schnapps and Irish cream. That's what we would.
Yep.
And if you didn't want to make it good, you had a quarter.
Richard and I met on an online dating app, and we started talking. I was always drinking with my sister in the evening when I would talk to him.
My daughter signed me up for some dating site way back when, and I sent her a note back, and I go, I've been going through that, and they all look like, you know, the pictures in the post office under all the wanted signs. That's
Yeah.
just what my Tinder looked like. I was like, I don't want to be in here, man. It was probably well, me and Tim have been together 8 years, so it was about 10 years ago.
The picture of Richard was in his overalls with no t-shirt and a selfie. I was hooked.
I was shooting a freaker.
I was hooked. She says that had me.
Yeah.
That did it. Quit a job from a 3-day hangover. Jägermeister.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a Jägermeister hangover, but I have had a hard time going to sleep because all the energy drinks that I drink with it. I mix them.
Oh yeah. Red Bull.
Yep, Red Bull and
Red
Jägermeister.
Bull gets wings. That's why you're trying to take off. You can't sleep.
Bottle with a little corn sugar. Yeah. A friend of mine used to do the hard cider, and he'd put a raisin in each bottle before we capped it. Oh, that's who that is. All right. Don who?
Santa D. Claus.
Yeah, I see you in my thing, so Don who? Now I gotta think about it. I know a few Dons. You meet hundreds of people in these groups.
Don Juan DeMarco.
Hey, Don Juan.
Don Juan.
Don Juan Santa Claus. The Kissing Claus. We won't start that rumor, though. Don't take me seriously, folks. I think you know that by now. I see Santa D. Claus in my friend request, and okay, there you go. I see it in there. I'll accept it now. I had left it in there. Usually if I don't have 100 friends or so, I don't accept them. Especially now, I've been clearing out. If I don't,
Yeah, Jason says weekend binge drinking Jaeger bombs and Corona in Panama City. Ugh.
No.
Richard said, no.
I love the Jager bombs. That's almost what I was drinking tonight was Jager bombs. If I had started them earlier, I would have.
Ugh. Oh, I forgot I could check it on here. Check Wayne's thing he sent me.
I love Jägermeister. That's almost what I was drinking tonight, but if I'd have started earlier when I was outside messing around.
Did you ever get a bottle of that special reserve Jaeger they had like 20 years ago?
No.
They did like a special reserve thing. I didn't get one either, but they did like a special reserve thing. It was a special bottle, is what it was.
I have the big bottle. I always buy it in the big bottle, but there's a pump that goes in it, so you can just pump the Jägermeister out of it.
No, those are dangerous.
Yeah, I like Jägermeister.
Those pumps, like those are dangerous. Like especially after a couple of them, you don't even know how many times you pumped it.
Yeah. Usually 3 or 6. I do everything in 3s.
Crazy.
I do everything in 3s. Forever by ye, the rule of 3. Forever happy ye shall be.
Actually, yeah, that's a hell of a saying.
Ooh, baby, I
Yeah. So the next big show, I guess, is the 13th this weekend, coming up this next weekend.
What big show?
Oh, when was it? There's another festival. It was just one day though. I think it was Henry Law's having it. OBX.
Oh, I've seen something about that.
Yeah, I think Henry Law's having it. I got it in my notes, but I gotta simplify my notes.
I'm gonna turn this.
My CPAP water's been done for about 45 minutes.
I don't know about you, but I'm not picking it up. I'm
Yeah, but
about to melt.
I think that's August 12th. Henry Law, August 23rd. Rocky Mountain, Virginia. 12 to 5, August 23rd. There was another one going on, too. It was only a couple days coming up in August.
Oh, it's not.
I gotta get a regular calendar. Think I'd make myself one. That'll be something. Yep, that's the next one, August 23rd. Rocky Mountain, Virginia. Henry Law. You're fanning and I'm sitting here, I got a blanket over my legs. Yeah, it's dropped down. It's 62 here now.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Let me see what it is here. If I screw up, I'll be back.
Yep. Jason sent me, I think it was Jason, 111 or something, 108. I can't remember what it was. Picture. I was like, yeah, that's
that
torture.
one.
That's torture.
I don't know what it was today there.
That's torture. Yeah. That's we had frost up on the mountain. It was well, I think I sent you the picture of it. They wrote good morning in the frost up on the mountain up there.
Yeah. It's still 94 here.
Yeah. Ugh. We didn't get any frost here, but it gets down 52, 50. at night here.
Hey,
So
baby. When you're done with that, come and do this.
we still got the dog days of August ahead of us. We'll get
We're in
a
the days of August, then we got
yeah.
September.
Wow. We'll get a few days, that it's just 108, 100,
Yeah, I
100,
already started
103. Sorry.
my fall round of squash and zucchini, and they're coming up. My squashes are about this tall, and my zucchini is about this big.
Gee, see, if we started them now, they wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
We don't have enough days. Well, look at my morning glories. I started them almost 80 days ago, and we're
Yeah.
just now starting to get flowers. And they said 50 days to flower. Yeah, you guys are gonna year round, though. That's
What was it there today, Jason?
really, Earl. You can contest that and find out what they mean by it doesn't meet your standards.
Yeah.
Overcast in mid 90s.
Whew.
We were
Over
overcast the last couple days. All those wildfires in Canada, the smoke's coming right down. So we've been overcast with that, and like at sunset, the sun is so orange.
Yeah.
It's neat looking.
We have that here too. It's like
Yeah,
a lavender color.
yeah, that's cool. Jesus Christ, Earl.
Here lately, my hot flashes have been so bad. If they get any worse, I'm shaving my head.
I've got like
I'm
4
halfway
accounts,
there already.
and they haven't caught up to any of mine. I gotta start using my Mike's and Ass one. When we first started that group, friends who dislike Mike Cockrell, I I made another account so I could go in and kind of spy on the group without people knowing I was in there. And so I made a account. It's my first name is Mikesa, and then the second word is Nass. So Mike's an ass is my name.
Hey, I got a friend request from you.
From Mike's an ass.
Yeah.
I haven't opened it, so it ain't me. I haven't been in it in a while.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say I haven't opened it in a while. I haven't been in there.
I got 2 Facebook accounts. I got the one with Richard and I, and then I have just mine by myself with my maiden name.
Yep.
But I don't even get on it anymore. The only thing I do is go into the pictures and steal some of my old pictures out of there once in a while.
Yeah. I have my account Lisa Day, and that's just when we had Farmville. I had that account. I made the Mike's an Ass one. I think those are the only 2 I have. I have like my mom's and Christopher's. They don't use those. I could use them, but
Yeah.
I probably got 10 pages of pages now.
You just scoop that there.
Dunslovey. I do stickers. You're on my list. I should imagine. I'm even gonna write it down right now though. Just to make sure. I just got new magnets and stickers made the same thing there as my normal stickers. First I thought you meant making stickers, and I was gonna say that's Charlene makes the stickers.
And Lisa makes the decals. We team up.
Yep.
They go to her first and then come to me.
I come up with logo and the ideas and what it's gonna come together and look like, and she prints them out and makes them all sticky.
Yeah. I'm working on some bottle labels now. Labels to
Nice.
go on the bottles. They turned out really good. I did a test print and showed him, and he really liked it. So I'll get some more, enough paper tomorrow, the vinyl and all, the sticker paper, and
Yep.
print them all up and get them out. If I don't get them out by this weekend, then I'll get them out first thing Monday.
Yep. I haven't got any sticker paper yet. I gotta send Tim to the Michaels. Alcohol's an ass. Yep, Don, I put you on my
That.
list to make sure.
Richard's in the kitchen. He said, "Who's that, Jason?" I said, "Yep." Look at them.
We're starting to figure each other out.
Yeah. No, we kept getting flagged for inappropriate crap, and I kept going to Facebook jail. So I made that Mike's an ass one so I could get in there, and nobody would know I was in there creeping around.
I like those.
Me too.
I'm just thinking of which one I'm going to choose. If they both work, I just have to put on.
Hasn't seen no Mama B yet. I haven't heard from her either, I don't think. Hope she's okay. Yeah, I haven't heard. There you go. Santa D. Claus, I accepted your friend request. I wondered who that was. Yep, Charlene's the one that does some great stickers. I make up what they look like, and she prints them out. I've had quite a few people ask about the logos. It's kind of neat when you see the logos go by and know you made them, you know, and
Yeah.
everybody's digging them.
Yeah.
Jason, once you get in my mind, there ain't no coming back. You'll be like that forever.
Did you hear it? Jason, he says, "Careful, Richard. Once you get in my mind, there ain't no coming back."
It's all good.
Okay, cool.
Chris Collin, he says, Jason.
In Santa D. Claus, I'm under Richard and Charlene Henderson or Tumblebee Crafts.
Casey, that's funny as hell.
Lisa's using the bong breaker today.
Yes, I am. I got the bong breaker out. I like it. I like it. It holds a good drink, and it holds it for a long time.
Yep.
That's funny. Casey's using video of lady putting her butt in Mike's face.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. I gotta find something else to drink here. And I think the funniest video I have of Mike Cockrell is the pour some sugar on me video. And he's dancing and somebody's pouring sugar on him. And he's trying to be all sexy. It is hilarious. Because he ain't sexy.
I was waiting for the continuation of that.
Yeah, he ain't sexy. Oh, video. Hillbilly Jam when Jason was signing that lady's boob. That is funny. Whoa, I got that to the top. This is chocolate covered cherries, chocolate cordials.
Mine is banana cream.
She got some spice to her, that's for sure. It's good. It's good, but it's a high proof.
That's
Higher.
this one's a little bit stronger than what I normally have, but he'll be making the next one a little bit weaker.
I was just thinking, here I am. I'm complaining about the taste of wine, but I like my alcohol at like 110. You know, why am I whining about wine? Hey, Chris Fortner, how you doing? If you guys didn't see it, check out Chris Fortner's video. He made a coon pecker letter opener.
Oh, coon pecker letter opener, babe.
Yes, it looked pretty
Can you
sharp.
make coon pecker earrings? I've seen a picture floating around somewhere, but I've lost it and I don't know where to get them. I want some earrings. Richard Dunn volunteered, told me he'd buy me some, so I'm gonna find them.
I had some of that air dried clay. I almost tried to make coon peckers out of the air dried clay to make earrings out of. I haven't done it yet. See if I can do it.
Oh, I wonder if I can figure out a way to make a coon pecker design on Cricut so that I can make a stencil and then put glitter all over a cup and then put the stencil of the coon peckers all over it and then spray paint and pull them off so there's coon peckers all over the cup.
Yep.
That would be cool.
He says he makes copper coon pecker earrings.
Oh, there we go, babe. Get with him.
Shit.
Copper coon pecker earrings.
Hit me up, Chris. I got some on the ropes, dude.
Hit up Richard Henderson. Yep.
There you go. Copper coon pecker. Well, I hope Mama B's all right.
Then I want a necklace. Then I want a bracelet to match. I want the whole set.
On a set, man.
Not all at once. He's over here like, shit.
Chris Fortner had that picture of all the raccoons at the door just lining up and signing up. It was kind of funny.
Oh my goodness, dude. This cup has turned out. Wow.
Design a coon pecker camo pattern and wear it in the deer stand.
Hell yeah.
And like, how did coons get to be the lucky ones? You know, they said they used them first for like toothpicks or something, right?
Yep.
Coon peckers.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they use squirrels? Because they're smaller and pointier. So how did
Right.
coon peckers get to be the lucky ones?
Richard says the squirrels break too easy.
Oh, there you go. And how do we know this?
I was a pretty out one person.
Babe.
Oh, wow, Jamie. Good luck with Delaney tomorrow. Yes, good luck with Delaney tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Good luck. Prayers. Delaney's got to have surgery tomorrow. Jamie's little girl.
Yes, we'll be thinking of you. Thinking of you both. Drive safe and stuff. Say night to the kids for us. I haven't heard from Mama B. Does anybody know Mama B's all right? Did anybody do it? Animal stress test. I can't even say it right. A pecker stress test.
Did someone do an animal picker stress test to determine that, Richard?
What?
Did somebody do an animal? Did someone do an animal pecker stress test to determine that, Richard?
Yes,
So
we are
sorry.
having a good night.
Hmm.
Yeah, we are having a good night. Having a better night than that coon did, I guess.
Squirrel.
It depends on how badly his wife put it to the pecker test. Depends on how bad Mrs. Raccoon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to keep going on that. You guys get the idea. How happy is Mama Raccoon? Topper coon pecker. Something
You're
for a
gonna have
new challenge. Hmm. That letter opener was kind of cool.
I haven't seen it yet.
How about a coon skinning knife? You could do a knife.
a necklace and a
pecker?
bracelet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's doing that or not. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you could do a miniature Arkansas toothpick.
Yeah, miniature Arkansas toothpick with a coon pecker.
You could do little tiny necklaces that look like wind chimes. Coon pecker wind chimes.
Oh,
They would
yeah.
sound nice. Ting, 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 ting together. Sound nice. Ting, 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 ting. Yeah, letter opener, skinning anything. I was just thinking, if you're going to go after the pecker, you might as well have a pecker knife.
Yeah.
Mug handles.
Oh,
There's
wow.
Jeff
He said
Clark
the
is
letter
here.
opener will skin anything.
Yeah.
Hi,
That
Jeff.
sounds cool.
Hello, Jeff.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Jeff said handles for tumblers
Yeah.
made from coon peckers.
I honestly don't know if they'd be strong enough.
I don't know. It would have to be an awfully big coon pecker.
Big coon pecker.
Yeah.
How happy is Mrs. Coon? Here we go. So sorry.
Yeah.
Christmas. I just had to write stickers beside his name because I forget why I wrote his name down. I have almost a year and a half worth of notes. Some of them are funny as hell, and some of them are like, what? My notes, you can't figure it out. Like somebody would say something really silly, and I'd write it down. And my thing was, the next day I was gonna put out my little notes, and I didn't do it. So I just ended up keeping all my notes. So I've got like a stack of notes, and I'm horrible at keeping notes, but some of them are really freaking funny.
Yeah. Chris Faulkner says that all his copper coon peckers are virgins.
So they have not been put to a stress test.
Yep.
Low mileage coon pecker. Low mileage.
That stress test is tough. So what does the stress test infer? You got
duration and length and toughness.
Yeah. Longevity.
Mrs. Raccoon's grin.
Year to year. You see going, oh my goodness.
At Buc-ee's, $1.46 a gallon for gas. And Jason
Holy
Cocker says, get the brisket sandwich, Jamie.
Get you a brisket sandwich. Yeah, we need to go to Bentonville and see if ours is opened up yet. I've heard it is.
It is. I can't afford it.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's. We don't have them up here.
We hadn't had them until this year.
We haven't had them either, but they just built one in Bentonville, and that's what, about an hour and a half? About an hour or so from us.
Nice.
And I want to go see it.
Good night, Chris. Love you.
Yeah, Richard says he wants to.
I see Mama B.
Have a good night, Chris.
It's like the turkey heart.
Mama B.
I see Mama B.
So, just for a second, guys, because I'm not going to stay on here long, because I'm like, I'm not really okay. For anybody that's on this live, my two lovely women, if you guys pray and say prayers and stuff, if you'll pray for my mom.
Oh, Mama B.
She's having a lot of pain in her left leg. It's been going on for like 3-4 days, and I don't know if she's trying to have a stroke on me or a heart attack or what. My mom is the only person I have left, other than like my husband and my kids and my 2 siblings. I don't have grandparents. I don't have a dad. I don't have.
Is she home? Is she?
She's telling my sister and my brother that she doesn't want to go to the hospital, so I'm going over there in the morning after I get my kids off to school and taking them to the hospital.
Yeah. Look for discolorations and, no numbness. Because there could be gout. Gout sits in your feet, and, massage your legs and get the circulation going. Massage them. Look for some color changes if you see any color changes. Oh, Mama B. There's nothing like worrying about
She just had surgery on her left elbow. They had to go in and they cut an incision. It was because she couldn't feel her fingers anymore. They had went numb. They'd been her 2 pinky and her ring finger. It's been numb for like, I don't know, 3-4 years. She had carpal tunnel surgery on both wrists one time to get things fixed with her hands, but this left hand, it went out again. So they gave her elbow surgery, and she's been saying that ever since the elbow surgery, which I think was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, that she didn't get she still isn't feeling her fingers. Okay, well, ever since then, she's had this leg problem, and I don't know if she's done develop blood clot, cyst or tumor. I don't know.
She should get that checked out because the blood clot with that travels. That's horrible.
And I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like getting emotional. Brittany, I'm not like this, not like my ugly crying. But it's my mama.
It's your mama. Yeah. Chris Fortner says prayers. Jason Acosta and Chris Palin.
And I'm trying to also stay calm because Jason's over here like, if you don't breathe and you keep getting yourself upset, you're going to go to a seizure. And I'm like, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to worry though. I mean, and especially where she doesn't like to go to the doctors and doesn't want to. And
I know she's on the phone earlier and she's like, okay, but the next time you want to go to the hospital, I'm going to make you go to the hospital. And I'm like, my conditions are so not the same as what you're going through.
She's spicy. So, hey, she's spicy. If she's spicy, she's doing good. Yeah, they can check that out, Mama.
My sister said that she keeps going in there to make sure she's breathing. And she was like, but Sissy, you know that if she's doing her grizzly bear snoring, she's breathing. My mom can snore like Tater loves to go spend the night with her, but when she spends the night with her, she comes home and she's like, "Why does Mama gotta snore like that?"
Hey, Toby. David Dan says prayers, Mama B.
I love
Jeff
y'all. Thank
Clark
you so
says
much.
prayers. Chris Palin. Chris Fortner.
I remember growing up, my mama suffered with cancer almost my whole life. She fought cancer for like 17 years. And I remember like being involved with the church and stuff and being involved with like family, friends and stuff. My mom, my pop, the church, as soon as something would happen to my mama, everybody would get on the phone. And it was, I mean, constant, like, they dial a number, "Hey, I need you to pray for Rose. Hey, I need you to pray for Rose." I mean, everybody would just be reaching out for prayer. And the next thing you know, my mama would come home, you know?
Yep.
And that's what it was going to happen to my mama.
Yeah. Well, not being there, that's hard on you because, you know, your mind can travel and, you know, you think the worst scenario.
Yeah.
Has she ever had trouble with gout?
No, never.
No.
How can I look for signs of that? Is it like on the bottom or the top of the feet?
It's swelling in the toes and the ankles, like
In the joints.
it's everything swells, and you
And
like
it's
when you
really painful.
it is very
Can she
painful.
get it in just one foot and not both?
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
She can
because
get it in one
having
toe.
so
You can even
Okay,
get it in just one toe.
Yep.
okay, because it's
Yeah.
just her left leg that she keeps saying. I mean, it's making her cry tears.
Well, if
That's
she's
how
saying
bad
her
she's saying
leg,
it hurt her.
yeah, if she's saying her leg, gout usually starts in the toes and the feet. So
Anywhere
she
where
would have
there's
felt that.
joints. You can get it in
Okay.
your knees and your elbows and your wrists, your fingers, your feet, your toes, your
Your
ankles.
extremities. It's uric acid.
She's saying like, okay, like this part of your leg, like this, the shin part and the calf part. My sister said that her veins in her shin and her calf are really poking out.
Yeah.
She said that it looks like her veins are really swollen. So
I make her go now.
Yeah.
Just
Thank
tell
you.
her to go.
Yes. Mama B's
I'm
Mama
her power of
Go.
medical. Does she not understand that I could call 911 right now, send an ambulance over there to take her to the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then might be what you have to do.
Sounds like a blood clot.
That does not sound like gout. It sounds more like a blood clot.
That's what I
And-
was thinking.
To top it off, she just had surgery, so yeah.
Yeah. Look it up. Google it. And see
You
what
all need to
Google
put your
says.
foot down and make her go.
Yeah.
See, I looked up some things because my sister looked up some things, and apparently it told my sister that mom's dying like right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, hold on, let me just look at things, you know? So I looked up some things and I seen the gout, but she didn't say about her foot. And so I asked Tabitha, I said, has she said anything about her foot or anything? I didn't know. I didn't say joints or her toes. I wasn't even.
Yeah.
Right.
But
No.
which she kept saying, no, Tanya, it's below her knee in that part of her leg, and I can see her veins and they're sticking out. And I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
She
Especially when
could
she had surgery.
go.
Especially and not take aspirin. Anything that's a blood thinner, don't take anything like that.
Yep. Because
Oh,
if
God, I
it
bet
is
you she's been taking her aspirin.
If it
I
is
bet
a
you she
blood
has.
clot, if she takes the aspirin and it thins the blood, makes it easier for it to move.
If she always takes aspirin, though, it isn't gonna,
Yeah.
you know, like all of a sudden make it worse. But
Yeah,
They made her stop taking it before the surgery. It did make her stop taking the aspirin before the surgery, but I think they told her she could start taking it back after the surgery. I'm gonna write down aspirin because she does take. Is it baby aspirin? I know it's an aspirin. I don't know if it's baby aspirin or the Bayers.
Yeah,
Huh?
Bayers,
Okay.
yeah. Bayers a little.
Bayers, there we
go. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because that thins your blood. Aspirin thins your blood.
Okay, I got that in my little. Okay,
No.
because I got a few things when I take her in the morning that I'd like to talk to whoever her doctor's going to be. I got it written down. I know she doesn't want me to share it with whoever, but I'm going to share it because I want my mom to be okay.
Yeah, yeah. We all want your mama to be okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm showing y'all where I get my hard-headedness from, my spicy. I'm showing y'all where I get it.
We're seeing it now, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Chris. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Yes. Very much. There's a
The only thing that
line of
scares me is that I've endured a lot in life, but I've never, and I know I probably should because she's 70. My mom's 72, and I know I should probably, a couple of years ago should have started this, but I keep refusing. Everything that I've been through in life, I've been able to overcome. But this right here, I done told Jason, I done told the kids, I done told y'all might have to put me somewhere for a few weeks.
yes.
I don't know
Yeah.
what to do.
I lost my mom quite a few years ago, and it's a horrendous hit. It is.
Yeah.
It's a one of a
Because I don't
kind.
know if you guys had the same like bond with your moms or whatever, but my mom raised me and took care of me. So whenever she started getting like in her 60s and stuff, and things started happening to her, I flipped the tables.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's how my mama raised me. Once they get done with their job, the tables switch,
Yeah.
and you take care of them.
Yeah.
I've been taking care of her for so long. I never thought like to prepare myself really.
Yeah, you won't you can say you're prepared. My mom went in for surgery after surgery, like carotid artery and heart surgery and stuff, and we never knew if she was coming out of it. And you try to prepare yourself, you don't. And then when it happens, it all goes out the window. You're fooling yourself to think you can prepare because it doesn't. It doesn't. My mom was my
And
best
again,
friend.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come on here and ruin the vibe because I know we have a wonderful vibe.
No, you're fine. We would rather pray for you and her and get the message out to, make you feel, hugged
I wasn't gonna do y'all like
and
this. I
loved.
wasn't. I've been sitting here the whole time, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave them alone, let them have their fun. But then I called my best friend and I asked her to pray. And when I asked her to pray, I was like, you know what? I gotta ask my people to pray because if I don't ask them and my big old group of people aren't praying, I don't know if I'll bring her home tomorrow.
Yep, people are. There's a whole line of them on here. You got Chris Palin, Chris Fortner, Jason Acosta, Jeff Clark, David Dance, Santa Claus, Jeff Clark, Chris Palin, Toby. Jamie's
If I could
driving.
really show y'all, like literally, how much it means to me for y'all to take the time to even say that y'all are praying, I would show y'all, but it's too much appreciation. I can't
We
show
know.
you.
We know how it feels to have, somebody pray for us and how it's warming, it is heartwarming. It does help, it does help.
You want to see something, Mama B?
I do, please.
See this cup?
Yes.
You want to see what I did to it?
Oh gosh.
That neat.
It's
That
green.
How did you
and white.
do that?
Let me
Did
see
you
if I
get
can.
it?
No.
It almost looks like a satellite view of a globe.
Like or
Yeah.
almost like a light on like the northern lights and they're going across the cup. Oh my
Oh, there
gosh.
you go. Look at that with the light on. There you go.
I just dropped it. Just ink drops and all.
Yeah.
There you
Drop it
go.
on
Now we can see it. I'm late on pushing the button, but I pushed the
That
button.
is so amazing. I love that. I love it. That's so pretty. It also reminds me of like a Maleficent cup.
Ooh,
You
look
know
at
that
that.
villain off of Disney?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
It's like a Maleficent
Poison
cup.
cup.
Oh, I love it.
Poison cup. Look, wait a minute. There we go. And Jamie said she might be talking to you because I said, Mama B, I haven't heard from. Has anybody heard from? She said she hadn't heard from you, so she'll probably get hold of you.
Oh, Lisa, you can't say that. If you say you haven't heard from me, you'll have my phone blown up 20 times.
Well, so that's why I'm kind of warning you. She's got to go home, and Delaney's got surgery tomorrow. So,
Oh my gosh, she didn't tell me it was tomorrow.
yep. So,
It's more head surgery, right?
I don't know. I didn't want to ask, and
Okay, I'll ask her.
She-
I'll ask
she-
her. Yeah. While we were in the mountains and I had those 2 seizures that I told you about where I was in the lady's kitchen and I fell out in front of her. So we go to the hillbilly gym the next day, and I think I told you I was all shaky and everything, like, because that's how I am after my seizures anyway. I look like a leaf on a tree. I'm just dead.
Thank you, Santa Claus.
So I went to go see Amanda, and when I hugged her, my legs and everything, I was still like, yeah. And she felt me shaking. She told Amy. I think she might have told Shonda. She may have even told Jamie. But when everybody went to go see her, and I was already back at the Moonshine Militia tent, here comes all kinds of people. All my girlfriends talking about, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just a little shaky." Well, we just seen Amanda, and Amanda's worried about you, so now I'm worried about you. What's wrong? I'm like, "Oh no."
well, Shadow Mark Morgan. Nobody's heard from Shadow Mark Morgan that I know of. He isn't here tonight, and I wrote it. I sent him something. I don't know, almost a week ago now, and I didn't hear from him. So a couple days ago, I said, "Are you all right over there?" And I still haven't heard from him. So I hope he's all right. So if anybody knows Mark Morgan, Shadow, get hold of him. Not Uncle Moonshine,
Let's find it.
Shadow Mark Morgan. He's not answering me. I'd rather know that I was being ignored than have something happen to him.
Yes, exactly. I mean, me too.
So I expected him here tonight, yelling shots. We're not
Ding,
half
ding,
as
ding.
drunk as we're not half as drunk as we should be because he's
Oh
not
God,
here.
no. Whew. Just
I
not
don't have a
enough. No.
bell. Charlene's got a bell, right? You got a bell over there.
Yep, she does.
Yep.
She actually does.
My LPR glass. LPR.
What are you drinking on?
It is chocolate cordial.
Really?
She's got banana
Yeah.
cream, and I got the chocolate covered cherries.
Charlene, did you try that? Is that banana cream off of the TikTok that
No, it's Phil Billy's.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Okay, Billy's. Okay.
It's so good. So good.
Is it really good? Okay, I want to try it. I was hoping that somebody would try it and tell me, how good it is. And now that you said that, now I'm gonna try it because I screenshotted everything that, like he was saying. I was like screenshotting, and I was like, dude, I gotta try that. Charlie,
Good.
remember I said that banana pudding?
Oh,
That Billy made.
was good.
Charlie made some. She said it's so good.
I think my vape is getting down to the end here.
I do too. Yep, I think Mr. Man, I think he's kind of tensed up over here, just like, is she going to go into a seizure at any point now? Because if she does, I swear to God.
Yeah.
She just needs to talk to her girls and settle down. She'll be all right.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I didn't think that it would make me feel the way I'm feeling now, but I feel a lot more calmer.
Good.
I don't feel like I'm about to bust out into tears.
Good.
And I'm so sorry that I did that. I know my eyes are all swollen and you can't see me now, but this is what I look like when I ugly cry.
No, we understand, man.
And I'm
We
so sorry, but
understand.
I just,
Heard the ugly cry, and nobody gets to say nothing about it.
Yeah. No.
Mm-mm.
No. 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 Crying ain't pretty anyway.
you shut up. Did y'all hear him?
No.
He goes out the door talking about the life I live. He says that as he's exiting the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah. As he's
The
running
life I
away.
live. You gotta come back in here, sir.
At some point, man. Yep. Exiting the area.
Did y'all hear? He said y'all pray for Jason B.
Yeah. Every
Yes,
day,
please
right?
pray for my mother. Pray for my mother, and y'all do
Yeah.
never forget when you pray at night. Always pray for Jason B.
Yep. That's an everyday occurrence.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Put it on
because
your list.
remember who he deals with daily. So that needs to be a daily prayer. Mhm. Yeah, very much so.
I'm always one to do the thankful prayer. I'm always one, whatever I'm thankful for. I don't. I rarely have to ask for anything, so I try to do the thankful prayer. I ask for things for everybody else. I
Yep.
am thankful. This is what I hear people need.
I've been
I
trying to
always,
teach the kids that as well. Like when they for like over the meal, thank God for the nutrients you're about to receive, but also ask Him to bless the little children and the families, because that's something that my pop always said in his dinner prayer, and it just stuck with me my whole life. And it's just those exact words. He would always say, "Dear Lord, please take he wouldn't say this food. He would say, please take these nutrients that we are about to receive." And then he would always say, and please bless, he'd say first, he'd say the hungry little children. And then he'd say the families that don't have what we have and the ones that are struggling more than we struggle. And he'd always end with, please bless those people.
yeah,
Ever since my kids have been, I don't know how long, we don't say the prayer every meal, but I've always taught them, if you're going to say your blessing,
yeah.
thank Him for the nutrients you're about to put into your body, wherever they came from, regardless if they have, all kinds of chemicals in them. Just kidding.
And the hands that prepared them. Isn't that
Yeah.
how that goes?
And then,
Right? The hands that
yep,
prepared 'em?
you're right. The food that we're about to receive and the hands that prepare them. Yep, my mama used to say that.
I just turned it into chocolate banana Reese's
God.
because Richard made the chocolate Reese's one,
Reese's cup.
the Reese's
Yeah.
cup one, and I made the banana. So now we mixed it.
Yeah. So where's
Oh,
Big
that.
Boss Man now? Where's Big Boss Man now? He was up in here, and moonshine's come a long way. Not as
Really good.
barbaric as it used to be.
Oh, hell yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ha ha ha.
Oh, yeah. I can see myself getting in trouble with that.
I'll have to make some. I'll have to
Richard's
try
like,
that.
all right. Like, no, never mind. That's pretty good.
That was that Sugarland's legacy liquor that they put out. I hated it. I thought it was awful. And so
Yeah.
I used that on my tinctures and my mushrooms.
Nice.
I used it because I thought the legacy was horrible.
Oh, Jason said he had some of it too, and he said it was nasty. The only thing good about it was the jar.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think it had a plastic taste to it. I don't know. It just tasted
Yeah.
like plastic.
I can't tell if that's what it was for me, but I can agree that I can't tell if it was plastic, but it definitely was something that was like,
Chris Palin. Still some sips of your pouch you gave me after putting my meat in your mouth at Maggie Valley, the jerky.
hey, it was really good too. It was really good. I will. I'll just say that. That's a way to make me feel better right there.
There you go. Way too corny. Yeah, it was. The legacy was awful. I thought it was awful. At first, I tried it and I was like, well, it's all right. You know, it's okay. And yeah, you know, because I really hadn't tried many straight corn, you know. And
Yeah.
I just didn't like it. And I couldn't figure out why I didn't like it. And it just had a plastic taste to me. So I just
Richard,
used it to
Yeah.
tinctures and he's cut you off. Tinctures and
He took it away from me.
Sandy D. Claus says he thought Mark Morgan Shadow was on last night, so he might have been on with Uncle Grunkle or Santa. I think was last night.
Well, I know there was a Mark Stewart.
Mark Stewart or Morgan Stewart?
Morgan's.
There's Morgan Stewart's on here.
Yeah, Morgan Stewart.
So I say you meet so many people in these groups and trying to keep everybody's names straight and stuff. It's
Maybe.
Wait till you get to the event and people walk up to you and they're just like, "Hey, Mama B," and you're like, "Hey," and you're trying to recognize them from a tiny little face that's like this big on your phone.
yes.
Yeah.
But they're talking to you like you should recognize them. Like we're best friends, you know. They're like, "Hey," and I'm just like,
Like most of them don't even have an actual picture.
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, because some people are like, "I watch you on podcasts," and I'm like, "Oh, you do? What's your name?" Sorry, just don't get mad at me. I just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And even still to this day, y'all, like, I don't know if this happens to a lot of the people that's probably been doing this for a while, but if somebody walks up to me and asks me for my autograph or like asks to take a picture with me, I'm like, what? I'm just like, are you sure? But you know, I mean, they come up to you and they're like, hey, you know, will you sign this for me? And I'm just like, are you sure?
Yeah.
It still is almost like I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost still like a I'm fangirling other people type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like people walking up to me and they're like, "Oh my God, Mama B," but I'm just like, "Oh, yay!"
I haven't tried the Jim Tom Rye. I haven't tried the Jim Tom Rye. Do they still have it in Sugarland?
It's good.
Hey,
Mama B, can
Jerry.
you get your hat in a larger size?
Yeah, yeah.
We might can.
Richard
Babe.
wants one.
Do you think that the guy that makes our hats? Do you think he's got bigger hats? Like a little bit bigger? I know they're adjustable in the back, but can they go bigger adjustable?
I got a melon.
Yeah, he's got a melon and a half. He needs just what, an inch?
Probably a quarter.
Like, yeah, about a quarter of an inch bigger.
Okay. I can message the guy. When's the last time we got some hats from him before last year's thing. See, that's another thing about us. We don't really have like all the merch, all t-shirts, all that stuff. We did a couple of things in the beginning because people told us to.
Right.
But then when we get to events and we're trying to sell it, it doesn't really go like everybody else's stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, Richard wants one and camo.
Okay, I got you.
Chris,
Yeah, I like the guy that we kind of hooked up with for our hats and stuff because he makes like different kinds of fishing baits, and he's local. He's like a little local small business, and he makes all kinds of like fishing stuff, and that's right up my alley.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Chris Pellin says, take it like a hug, Mama B. When people come up to you and
Thank you.
yeah, that's
Yeah. That's kind of what, he's right. He is right because that's kind of what it feels like. It's like an appreciation for what you're doing. I guess, like Amanda said, us women, the more we come out and show ourselves and the more we encourage other women to come out, it is kind of like an appreciation. Like when these women come up and they're like, oh my gosh, I watch you or I listen to you. And it's cool when the men do it. But like Amanda said, when the women are coming out, even the ones that are married to some moonshiners, they don't like being in the spotlight. It's normally just their husbands.
Yeah.
But what we're doing is making them more comfortable to do what their husbands are doing.
Yeah. Well, I used to be a big thing. Everybody was, I'm afraid of how I'm going to look. I'm going to this, And my boyfriend said to me one day, he goes, if they broke down outside your house right now, this is the you that they get. If this is a friend of yours and you ran out there, this is the you you're going to get. So the freeze frames of, like the picture of you, me, and Amanda, and I'm, I got my face is all blown up, and I'm like, and it's a cool event now. It's cool, it's sweet to me that I look so fucking weird in those pictures, but that's who I am. If you were here today and you were my friend and sitting here, this is who you get. We're all stuck in who we are. We all have our insecurities. We all have our, just relax and come have a good time.
I'll be back. I gotta go to the big little girl's room.
That banana's biting back. That didn't sound good either. That didn't sound good either. This is the me you get.
I'm a little upset that I just got that joke. Like I got like when you said the banana's biting back, I'm laughing, but then I got it.
Yeah.
I have to dye my hair back brown. This is literally seeping into my head.
I gave myself a haircut before we came on.
I was going to ask you if you cut your hair because it looks a tiny bit shorter.
Yep.
But I didn't want to.
Still there, but it's behind.
I'm one of those ding dongs that, I'll go up to somebody and I'm like, oh my God, you look so pretty because, they're all dressed up and everything. And I'm like, are you pregnant? I'm not pregnant. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm one of those dumbass blondes that, I think I'm trying to be nice and all cute and everything, but then the woman looks at me and she's just wanting to beat my ass. Like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yep. When I was a bouncer at a bar, we had a guy that came in and he had the huge strawberry birthmark on his face. And they're like, oh, well, he's wicked sensitive about it. Don't stare at it. And I'm like, don't stare at it. All right. So I walked up to him and I'm like, let me check that thing out first. Because if not, I'm going to try to be sneaking peeks at it. Let me just check it out, get it out of my system. It's there. Deal with it,
Can we please talk about the elephant in the room?
Yeah, because I didn't want to get caught trying to sneak a peek at it because I'd never seen one. And I was curious, So finally it was just, I'd rather just walk up and do it. It makes you all feel more comfortable, because because somebody's being honest.
Having children in this day and age with people like that.
Yep.
You're standing in the grocery line and somebody walks up behind you to get their groceries checked out. You're just standing there, your kids are standing around, they got the strawberry patch. it's a natural thing because they were born with it. But your children look at you and, Mom, what's wrong with his face? Shut up.
Yep. 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 Yeah.
But I've always, like my three, I try to tell them, you know, before ahead of time when they were younger, like, not everybody's the same as us. Our younger kid, yet again, I don't think I've told y'all this. She's got a handicapped child that she has been best friends with. He's in a wheelchair. He had he had cancer in his spine, I think, when he was born. And he's been fighting it ever since. He's doing really good though. But ever since they started school, their very first pre-K class was together. Well, me and Jason got told that Tater, in her very first year of school, she attached herself to this kid. And I mean attached. The teacher said that she would not let anyone bother him. She had to sit beside him in class. When he needed help with classwork, Tater would help him with classwork. If he needed help reading a book, Tater would help him read a book. Since pre-K, they're in the third grade this year, y'all. The third grade. We walk into school, and I be danged if they're not like standing two people in front of us. And I look down at Tater and I said, "You think Tristan's gonna be in your class this year again?" And she said, "Of course." So we get down to the classroom. We get in the class, and he's sitting at they have like handicap tables for people that are in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
He's sitting at one of them tables, and as soon as we went in, Holly, and here she goes, Tristan, oh my God, Tristan. And of course, I took pictures of them. They both have, their birthdays are in the same month. Just ironically, they're both born in June. And still to this day, the teachers will tell us, "Can't nobody mess with that little boy.
Yeah.
If somebody messes with that little boy, our daughter, she'll handle it."
Yeah. Nice.
And it's just been that way ever since they started school together. And it's not like a little puppy love boyfriend girlfriend thing. She's protective over this little boy.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
And she ain't gonna let nothing happen to me.
Yeah, you raised her right. Now I'm thinking in the future it would be neat if they walk down the aisle as graduating together. Wouldn't that be sweet? You know, not walking she's in a wheelchair, but you know.
I see her as a person that like because one time at graduation, because they have to go up on like a little tiny stage to come across to get their little awards, they have to push his wheelchair up the ramp to go across the stage. Well, one year at graduation, she went over there with the teacher and she stood and went with the teacher while they pushed Tristan up the stage.
Nice.
I have it on video because no, this is one year that Jason didn't get to go with us, and I told him, I said, "You won't believe what your damn daughter did."
That's nice.
But I mean, it's not like he didn't. When I told him, it didn't shock him. It didn't. Oh, I can update y'all. I can give y'all an update. This is our 4th day of school, and guess what happened to me today?
Phone rang?
My phone rang. My fucking phone rang.
Oh man.
And it was Tater's school. I'm thinking, okay, it's the 4th day of school. She done fell at recess. They're calling to tell me she's got a boo-boo. Okay? Nope. No. It's the 4th day of school. And Tater apparently was on the bus. Some kids decided that they were going to pick on her about her teeth again. They did this last year. Her teeth, she lost them all at different times, so they're all coming in at different times. So, of course, she looks a little snaggletooth. Tater is not like Hunter and Haley. You can't say something to her like mean, and she's not going to do something back. Well, the assistant principal said that she was getting picked on, and instead of putting her hands on somebody, she just told the person. Now she's 8, so what I'm gonna tell y'all is gonna be a little funny because we're parents and we laugh at shit like that. But no, you're not allowed to say that to another kid. She didn't put her hands on him. She told the little boy, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Like I told Jason whenever I finally got to talk to him about it, I said, I don't know if that assistant principal wanted me to be mad at her, but I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her at all.
No.
She didn't put her hands on him. She did make a threat, and Tater last year she would make threats. She'd tell the kids she's gonna whoop their ass, or she's gonna come to their house, or she's gonna do this. So we had to tell her you can't do that. You can get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Fourth day of school, get picked on it. She just looked at the person and she said, "I'm gonna whip your ass."
It's after 9 o'clock.
Well, and did the other kids' parents get a phone call? He's picking
So,
on her. So
I asked the lady.
I
I asked the lady, like, what are we gonna do this year that's gonna be different from last year? I reminded them that she was picked on about her teeth. She was picked on about she was a premature baby, so she's really skinny. Like her arms are really skinny, her legs are really skinny, but she's healthy. She can eat you out of the home, but she's skinny. And they would make fun of her about. They call her a bean pole. They call her just all kinds of names. Well, there was times where she put her hands on people, but there was times where she would, do the little threats. So this year I was like, look, I understand that she cannot communicate threats. That's a problem. I get it. But at the same time, you guys need to investigate why she's making these threats.
Yes.
Somebody just don't look at somebody. Yeah. You don't just look at somebody and tell them, I'm going to beat your ass for no reason. Or
Right.
I'm going to meet you at the house. Or you going to see me here. People don't do that for no. There might be a crazy person out there that does. My children don't.
Yeah. Well, why are they left unattended long enough so this kid can pick on her so that she can make the threat? You got to tighten
So
up.
they tell me they're going to move her to the front of the bus. And I'm like, that's fine. You can move her to the front of the bus. But in the morning, me and that bus driver are very tight. So when I walk my happy ass up on that bus and I have a conversation with him, I just want him to know that we're not doing this year. It's not going to be all about my daughter. It's going to be about the people that's doing what they're doing to my daughter.
Right. You got to be more active in policing, I guess, policing what the kids are doing to
Exactly.
make her go off like that. Why are they, left unattended long enough so this kid can pick on her long enough that she has nothing else to do but make?
And I've always been I've always been very cooperative with the school district, with any teachers, everything, y'all. Like I even told the lady at transportation, I told her, I said, anything that my children ever do, y'all know y'all can call me. Either I'm coming to that school or I'm gonna meet them at the bus stop, and y'all know what's gonna happen. But when it comes to defending my children, it's the same energy. I can't allow, when my kids, when they misbehave, I do exactly what y'all want me to do. I beat their ass.
Yeah.
So, I expect, it's like me and Jason was talking, us parents, we trust so much in these schools because we send our children to these schools that are full of strangers, full of strange kids. Some kids they know, but there are some new friends that they make.
Yeah.
And each year they get a new teacher. That's a new stranger in their life.
Yeah.
But us parents are putting trust in these people to take care of our children kind of the way we do.
Yeah. And, they can't be left unattended long enough for this kid to piss your kid off. Where was, the teachers' aides? Where were, the other kids? The other kids, and I think the
Have
main
y'all
thing,
ever had to go through any of this with y'all's youngins?
the only thing that I remember from that was when a kid's picking on you, you raise your voice loud enough, you go up and above everybody else. Stop it! I don't like that. And that brings attention to what's going on. And that puts them in the defense of it, and that the other kid's the aggressor. The other kid will be the aggressor but her getting her voice up and being loud brings attention to it before she has to make that decision.
Okay.
I don't know if that
I'm gonna
helps
try
at
to
all.
I'm gonna
But
try to work with that because
yeah,
since she's 8 and she's so young, I don't want her to think that I'm taking sides with the school, but I don't also want her to think I'm only taking her side to where she can constantly just do whatever she wants. I
well,
want a good balance between the two.
when somebody's picking on her, it's almost like she's alone. If she can raise her voice up loud enough to get a teacher's attention, because
Yep.
that's what happens. Oh, you're fat. You're ugly. You're this. That's at this level. When she goes,
Yeah.
don't do that. I don't like that. That's when it brings the attention.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
You don't have to run and tattle because
Mhm.
that brings the attention to you. You don't have to
Yeah.
run and tattle and bring it back. That brings them to you.
See, that's what my kids are scared of. What you just said, they don't want to go tell somebody because they're scared somebody's gonna see them and they're gonna call them a snitch. The only snitch I know is that little golden thing on Harry Potter. I don't know anything else.
But that might be something to think about, to get her voice up there, and that will bring attention to what's happening before she has to, make that verbal.
Yeah. I don't want her to have to do it, but we did reiterate with her, if somebody puts their hands on you or somebody looks like they about to put their hands on you, see, I don't think we have to. I don't think we have to orientate her. She's been dealing with her 2 older siblings her whole life, y'all.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I do remember of, don't touch me. That kind of real upper loud. It'll bring the attention to them, and as people are coming to them, if that kid keeps being the aggressor, you're fat, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, that makes them the aggressor. And that puts
Okay.
the focus on them. Whereas she's defending her space and she's defending her, honor, whatever you want to say, by getting loud. And that'll, well, she's loud because you weren't paying attention, She had to get loud because you weren't paying attention to what was going on. She was
Exactly.
getting picked on.
Because you're right, they do. They stand in their little teacher group and talk and let them run around on their playgrounds, and they don't react until something happens.
Right. So her being loud would be that something that happens.
Yeah,
And then
I know that for a matter of fact, because when my brother was in the 6th grade, there was a black boy. They called my dad crippled because my dad was in a wheelchair. And he kept calling my dad a crippled every time he would walk by in front of my brother. And they were at lunch. And then, so my brother called him the N-word and turned around and took off running out of the hallway where the cafeteria was, down the hallway of where the classrooms was that was open, and tried to turn around in the grass area to go back away from him. Well, the little black boy got him by the seat of his pants and the neck of his shirt and threw him through a stained glass window. And cut him in the lip and barely missed his jugular vein, cut up his leg and everything.
Wow.
And that boy didn't get in no trouble at all, but my brother got in all kinds of trouble.
Yeah,
and
because of the N-word. Yeah, because of the N-word.
All because of one
My
word.
brother used the N-word. And my dad asked him why did he do it, and he said he kept calling my dad a cripple. And my dad says, well, I am.
Yeah, you state the facts, man. You get the facts, Yeah, she might get in trouble for being loud, but, I'm only being loud because he's
But
picking
the
on my
school
ass.
got in trouble too because there was no teachers to supervise them.
Right. So
So
I said maybe getting loud, it establishes, that she's backing away and that she's stop it.
Yeah, I feel like that would be better for her because, and the reason I feel like that would be better for her is because these schools know who I am. Like,
Tell her, get down, scream at the
very
top
much so.
of your lungs.
Yeah.
And they know what I tell my children, but they know that I tell my children two things: the way to be and the way to deal. Life. And I tell all the teachers that, and I always tell every year when they get a new teacher, I tell the new teacher, do not hesitate to call me. I live right down the road.
Yeah.
If my child is really doing something that they shouldn't, call me. If it's against my child, call me. Like, I'm going to be there for these teachers no matter what, but I need to be there for the right reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
My kids have even told me stories before. Like, Hunter told me a story one time, and I was like, all right, you better hope you're telling me the right thing because you know I'm going to pick my phone up.
Yeah.
And I did. I called. I was a little upset because of what he told me. But once I found out that he was the one telling me the lie, I calmed down. He got in trouble. And I told the school, I'm sorry. I was told one thing and I was acting on it, but I wasn't acting fully until you guys told me proof.
Well, that's why I wondered if maybe if she gets loud, that'll bring attention to her. And if the other
Yep.
kid keeps going at it, that would be a visual and hearing, and they're in the radar then, and it proves
I
that
think
that
what I'm
kid-
going to do from the advice you just told me, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. What I'm going to do is I'm going to message her teacher, and I'm going to tell her teacher that I have given her this little bit of advice because she's being bullied and picked on. Please watch out for Holly, because if you hear her or any of the other third grade teachers hear her holler out, stop doing this to me, whatever, in a loud voice, she's being bullied.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Just it's I don't know, it's just something I know in self-defense class, that's one of the things that they teach you is to make yourself loud, and that way you're heard and more attention is paid, and it might even startle the kid,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
Enough
all
to
of a
make 'em
sudden
like,
she
holy
roars
crap.
at him.
What's wrong with this child?
Yeah. Well, and just try to think of things, have her think of things, if the kid says, you're, skin and bones or whatever, stop that. I don't like that. It's my body. That kind of almost shames the kid.
Yeah.
It's my body. Stop talking
Kind of
about
like
my
her
body.
telling, it's like her telling them that she doesn't care what they're saying about her, but she's just using certain words to be loud enough for somebody to hear her to help her. I get
Right.
it. I get it.
Yeah. Certain words and sentences to, practice, stop that. I don't like that. It is my body, because that's going to turn heads. The minute she says it's my body, that's going to turn heads,
You're right. You're right. Well, my ladies, y'all made me feel so much better.
Awesome. I'm
I'm
glad.
thinking that I might can lay down, relax. I'm gonna take my medicine. Thank y'all for saying you're gonna pray. It means a lot to me.
You will.
Thank you so much for helping me with Tater. They say it takes a village, and trust me, ever since I had my very first kid, I know it takes a village. Oh my God. But y'all know I love y'all and everybody else in the comments and stuff. I love y'all so much. I do have to go to bed soon because I got to get my kids up and get them on the bus, and then I got to go deal with my mother. I call her mommy. I'm still a child that calls her mommy, but I'm gonna say my prayers. If you guys will just say y'all's, I will let everyone know when I, come home. How I'm coming home.
Please do. I'll make sure I
Just,
remind everybody before we sign off tonight.
Oh, thank you, no. But I love y'all so much, and thank you for doing this for me because I was in a rough place. I'm sure y'all seen that. And again, I'm so sorry. I don't like doing that to people, but I care about you guys kind of as much, more about as much or more than you care about me.
Jeff Clark says, take care of Mama B.
Thank you, Jeff. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys mean a lot to me because sometimes you guys are all I have other than the family that I have. I told you, I only have a couple of family members left, and that's not including my husband and children. So you guys are the only family I have other than the little bit that I have. So it means a lot to me.
You're there for us,
Yeah.
Mama B, if we needed it.
Yep.
I try. I try.
Been there. Chris Pollins. Is it Holland? Pollen.
Thank
Big
you,
love, Mama
Chris.
B.
I
Jeff,
appreciate
take care
y'all
of
so
Mama B.
much. Hold on, let me get this
Yes.
out my head real quick.
Let
I
us
love y'all
know.
so much.
I love you too.
Oh, God. Oh, did I tell y'all that Damon made me do that in the restaurant? He made me tell the people that I was Mama B's moonshine, and this was apparently this is supposed to be the little rascal's hand signature, okay?
I
But
see this
apparently-
one more than I see anything because you go, hey.
Right. So
Yeah.
apparently to Damon, if I do this, I'm saying that I'm Mama B's moonshine, and this means I'm utterly delicious.
I'm pointing all four others at you.
So he took my little rascal's wave and turned it to my Mama B moonshine. So there we go.
There you go. There you go.
I love y'all so much. I hope everybody has a good night, sweet dreams, and I will
We'll be
see y'all
thinking
next
of you.
Thursday.
Thinking
You
Jamie
too.
tomorrow
Good night.
and two.
Oh yes,
Jamie
yep,
with the lady.
tomorrow. That's right. I'm a messenger and ask her, and then I'll let you guys know.
Yep.
All right, I love you,
Love you,
girls. Y'all have a good night.
Good
night.
night. Love you. Good night, Jason.
Jason, good night.
Oh, Mama B.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing she came on.
Yes. Yeah, I think it feels better. I'm not sure we made her feel better about knowing what it was, because that doesn't sound good with the veins, and
No.
hopefully there's no discoloration and like pollen. Same thing. I knew it was different than I had been saying it. I've been trying to get it right. Pollen. There we go. I'll remember that with the pollen.
I would always said it Palin, P-A-H-L.
Yep, I did. I was Palin, kind of like the lady there that in Alaska there. What was her name? Yep,
Oh, Sarah Palin, yeah.
Sarah Palin. Ugh. Yeah, wow, that's tough. I remember the kids going through school, man. My girls were tough and pretty much had already kicked butt on everybody. So we were
Yeah,
lucky
but
at
I know
small
how
town.
bad it is with her getting the calls because I was getting calls all the time for my middle boy and everything. Oh my goodness, they would call me for anything and everything. I'd be at work. They'd call. I'd have to leave work.
I think that's why it was kind of neat to have a small town. My kids, everybody knew each other, and most of us, well, I didn't go to school with them, but I knew them anyway, all the parents, because I lived in the area. I live right on the Maine, New Hampshire border.
Yeah.
So, I can throw a rock and be in New Hampshire or Maine, at my camp. So I knew all the parents because we'd go to the fairs and stuff in Maine, and I met all them kids, so I knew them all, but I went to school in New Hampshire. She is distant relations. That's what the coonpecker lady said. That's what Mrs. Raccoon said. It was just distant relations. Oh, man. Yeah, thanks sometimes. Who else has
Yeah.
been missing? Roy hasn't been in. Roy hasn't been in?
No,
Seen
we
Roy?
haven't seen Boy or Afraid.
Afraid, yeah. Earl's wicked quiet. Dave Dance is wicked quiet.
We seen Phil, but he's disappeared.
Yeah, he's wicked quiet. They do the same thing. They just put us on and listen to us in the background.
Oh
As long
yeah.
As long
And
as
then when
they're
we
not,
go backstage, they pop in.
yeah, they pop in to go backstage and get all the gossip. I haven't really heard any gossip this week. I don't think.
No, not really.
No, I haven't. Been trying to stay busy in the garden. We've done our 2.5 hours. So we'll sign out here pretty soon. I
Yep,
don't
I've
know
been
who's coming.
busy with doing cups and stuff.
Yeah, I see you got that one looking purple.
Yeah.
Dave Dance, there he is. Shot sleeves. I love you, Dave Dance.
Oh, I've been cut off.
I
Yeah.
probably should be.
Yeah, he cut me off.
See, you made it with too much alcohol. You got to turn that
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Well, I was
Marco,
in between a half of a quart of banana, and he had a half a quart of the chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup. So we mixed the two together, and I had a half a quart. Well, I drank it down to half of a quart.
half of
And
a
he
half.
took it away from me. It was so good. So I turned it into the
Failing.
banana Reese's peanut butter cup, chocolate Reese's cup, and it is so good because chocolate, peanut butter, and bananas is
Yeah.
always good.
Yes.
So
Yeah. I like chocolate and banana.
yep.
I see you this time, Chris Palin.
I like to
Colin,
freeze the
see?
bananas on a popsicle stick and then dip them in chocolate and put them back in the freezer.
Ooh, yeah.
It's so good.
I always take a banana and slice it right up and put syrup on top of it and just
Yeah.
eat it out of the bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wondered. I hadn't heard from Mama B. I was like, something's up because I hadn't heard. And usually I'll hear before we get going. So I knew something was up. The Mark Morgan, that kind of bothers me, Shadow Mark Morgan, because he's
Yeah.
usually around.
He's always popping in.
Yes, and I don't know how often he checks his messenger or whatever, but just worried me when he didn't answer.
I didn't see him Tuesday on well, actually there was hardly anybody Tuesday on Chaos Night with Freight and
Oh,
them
Freight, yeah.
because Freight got off early and Phil got off early and Earl got off early and by what 10 o'clock it was just Roy and Chris Palin.
Yeah. I wanted to go on Tuesday and I forgot all about it. We get out sitting by the fire and
Yeah, I was
forgot
on
all
for a
about it.
little bit and I got off and went to bed.
No, Freight is a new shift and goes in earlier to work.
Yeah, a lot earlier.
So he's got to get up early. Yep. Yeah. One night I went to bed and left it going. The guys were still in there. Earl and Phil and Roy and I don't know, Jason Acosta was in there, and they were all in there well after I got done. And I was out of there. It was well after midnight when I got done. So my dog's trying to bury herself in the bed, and all she's doing is taking all the blankets and bulldozing them off the bed. She's trying to get under him, and she's just bulldozing it right off.
Oh goodness.
She stopped and she's looking at it like, this ain't working. Why isn't this working? She's trying to just flip it with her nose now. She's becoming a dog finally.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's just so endlessly a puppy. She looks like a puppy and just endlessly a puppy. And so now when, she doesn't like to be loved, she doesn't like, to be held, or anything. So now
Yeah.
she's finally asking for loving. She'll come up and put her head in your lap and stuff, doing
That's
cute things.
Yeah,
See,
that's like Nellie. She'll climb across here and she'll like to have her head scratched and her shoulders scratched and all. But if you go like this, oh my God, she freaks out.
explodes, yeah.
You put
Yes.
any pressure on her and she freaks.
Chris, I'll link you when we go out. I'll send you a link. I see you this time. I think it's like 2 weeks he's asked me to send him a link and I haven't seen it. We go backstage and I don't look after we go backstage. Nothing pops up.
Yeah.
And I missed him. So this time I see you, Chris Palin. Oh, Colin. I keep saying I'm going to say it right. And I say it wrong. But,
You can always call him Straight Jacket.
Well, Straight Jacket is Roy. Roy Collier.
Oh, it is, huh? Some
Yep.
reason I thought it was.
No, I think Roy is straight with his keep the dumb fuckery to a minimum. That guy. I think he's straight 8. I have his thing here somewhere. And that's the other thing, you get used to people's name like Dawn did earlier, Hey Lisa, it's
Yeah.
Dawn, and I'm like, I know like 8 Dawns, that pop into
Yeah.
my mind. And I'm like, oh, that's who. Now wait a minute, which one? And then you get to know them, and then you get to know their label, and you get to know their,
Yeah.
it's a lot of, remember, yeah, it was like half an hour before I started to get ready to come in here. Damon asked me if I needed the extra time for my phone. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I don't. So I went in and started to give myself a haircut, and I'm like, shit. If I fuck this up, it's going to be funny. Mess up my hair and just have one going like this, all night. Love Roy. Yes. Yep. Roy's good people. You guys all get to meet at the Hillbilly Jam, right? I still have to hear all the stories from Hillbilly Jam. I haven't been on lives other than I didn't do Friday night because my internet sucked.
Yeah.
And so I haven't really heard all the good gossip. Heard some. Some of it's posted right out and open there. That's pretty funny.
I haven't seen him in a little bit.
Well, all right, folks. Jeff Clark,
At
you're still here. Thank you for coming.
11 o'clock this morning, he was still up doing his thing. And then I think he said he got maybe 30 minutes or 20 or 30-minute power nap, and he was good to go to get the kids. And then he's probably passed out finally.
Dave
This is
Dance.
his first day off for the week, so he's probably gone.
Boy out. So there we got Jeff Clark. I just said Dave Dance, Chris Paulin. Got it right this time. Jeremy, I don't know if you're still in here. Santa Claus, I don't know if you're still in here. But we're getting ready to go out back. I know Phil's here. Toby, he's probably gone to bed. Driving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jason Acosta, he's probably gone to bed because he's got stuff. But we're getting ready to sign off, so we love you guys. Thank you. Say a prayer
Good
for
night,
Mom B.
everybody.
Say a prayer for Delaney. She's having surgery tomorrow, whatever that may entail. You know, none of our
And a
beans,
big
but
prayer for both and Mama B's mama.
yeah, Mama B's mama and Delaney. And say a prayer for them, guys, today, tomorrow. Be thinking about them. And the U-Haul event from Militia and Appalachian
Yep.
initiative there. Don't have to have a U-Haul. If you can get your truck
If
going
you
and bring stuff,
your truck, car,
It's,
whatever.
yeah, it's gifts for the kids, new and unwrapped. Gift for the kids, gift cards. If you can send gift cards to somebody that you know that's going to go to them, send them Damon. Damon's going. He volunteered Tom, so Tom's going.
Yeah.
And,
He volunteered Tom. And then let him know.
good night, Don. Have a good
What?
night. Thanks for checking in with us. Thanks for the friend request. I did accept it today.
Huh?
Good night. David Dance. We love having you here. I'm glad you went to visit everybody at Hillbilly Jam. That was kind of cool. I see you in a couple of the pictures. Jeff Clark, thanks for checking in. Good night, Jeff. Jeff, isn't it you and your wife usually watches in the other room? Was that you? Might have been Jeff Clark. But good night. One or both
Yeah.
of you. Sometimes. David Dance, your wife, she was in. Say good night to her. You
Excuse
want
me.
Oh, my frugal, you're going to bed early tonight. Wow, so I won't send you a link. Yes, Jeff Clark. See, I remember some stuff. I try
Yeah.
to. I try to include the wives in here. That's why we're out here. Get some of the wives. Kelly Parker had a birthday today. Happy birthday, Kelly. I hope maybe you get this. I sent you a little message. Hello. Happy birthday. Still today. Do you remember who else had a birthday today? Somebody else did. I can't remember, but I posted and said happy birthday, but I can't remember who it was. But I remember Kelly's, so I get it written down. Even.
Yeah.
So, Chris, I'll send you a link and we'll all get out of here. I can't see my little messenger button. 4 messages sitting there. I love it when you open your messages and it just makes you grin.
Yeah.
Kaylin. All right. Chris Paulin. See, I said it right that time. I think it's how it's spelled. I'm looking at it and saying it.
Palin. P-A-H. Yeah. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
you want.
I don't think of the pollen. I try to think of that. We'll be
Yeah.
going there in a minute. Earl, you wanted one. Gonna hit my little button. That didn't sound right.
He had a liver biopsy then. That's why he didn't stay on long Tuesday night.
Who did?
Earl.
Earl.
I think they did a liver biopsy when he went in and had his scope done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I knew he was getting the scope, but I didn't know it would go any further than that.
Yeah. I think he said they did a biopsy.
So good night, Phil. Good night, Jeff. Good night, Don. Good night, David Dance. Your wife.
Good
I think
night,
that's all that
everybody.
was. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. It'll be fun. We'll see you next Thursday. I think those are all the updates. Check in on the shit show tomorrow. Let's
Yep.
see. How do I end this thing? It's over here. Ta-da!